All right, welcome back to, oh, missed that. Welcome back to our new account experience. This is episode 15 when we last left off. We crawled through a lot of our beginning exalts here. We got a stinger through some A nests, and we got a shiny fractal blades, which is a really nice thing to pick up. Today, I'm going to just start off by quickly base 1-5ing, finishing off our attack exalt here. After that, I do kind of want to end up wrapping this up. I want to get up to 50. So 4 more exalts will probably just come from a mix of things. Probably, to be honest, fungals and steamworks, because it's the easiest thing to do, and we could just basically, 2-5. I mean, one of them will probably 2-5. Likely steamworks, just given the speed. I want to do more plague nests for the... Ooh, we are rubber banding a little bit here. It's a little scary. I want to do more plague nests for the chance at a higher quality stinger. It's just, what if that guy dropped a white? Just out of curiosity to use the new awaken modifier on it. I swear to God, I'm going to go through all this work and either get an awaken one naturally or spin it and not get it with the honeycombs that we have. Either way, it's a good excuse to go for exalts. We're at, what, 1 out of 15? 3 out of 15 right now on our nest exalt. So that should be pretty fast. We could also do more ice citadels. And to wrap all of that up, I think I'm also going to hit 15k this episode. So we're doing pretty good overall right now. This will just kind of, be a nip everything in the bud. And then the last episode of Rogue will be the next one, which will curtail the rest of the season. It's possible, given how busy I've been recently, that this episode may be the last episode of the season, especially considering that I'm going to be out of town for another 4 days here in this upcoming week. But we will see. I'd like to end Rogue, given the fact that if I don't die naturally, we're going to want to suicide it, like we've talked about in the past, but I'd like to end at the end of an episode. I don't really like when characters die halfway through episodes. It's kind of lame. Oculon, nice. Anyways, with all that being said, we have a lot to do today. So let's get the ball rolling. Oh my fucking God, don't tell me. Oh my God, this game sucks! Whatever. It's fine. Alright, I've been in this Candyland for probably about 2 minutes. Let's see how long I've even been recording for. I've been recording for 3 minutes, so, and I started recording before I came into Candyland, obviously. Yeah, this is probably the fastest one of these things I've ever had. One clear through of the Candyland gave me every single enemy. That was fucking insane. That was so fast. That's probably the fastest Candyland I've ever seen in my life. Okay, let's go back to the abandoned city, and I need to go do a puppet. As for Godlands dungeons, I think that's it. I think the only things that we really need from there are shit like we need the Encore Mountain Temple and whatnot. But we're looking pretty good. We do have a spec pen complete now, and it gave us 2 exalts, by the way. So that almost, I'll kill you for the fame. That almost made that worth it, if not for the fact that it's insulting. But we'll probably just end up doing a Shatters at some point for our attack exalt, as is. But I would like to get that done. I want to base 1-5 as many of these characters as we can, just for the sake of saying I did it. Bloodroot Heart. That's the Brain of Cthulhu. That could be a Bloody Cloak chance, but I doubt it. They're in Marble right now. I'm in a Void party. I need to go do a Void for the quest chest, so if I miss it, I'm not really, shitting bricks about it. But where the hell is a puppet? I've been here for quite a while. Alright, hang on. This is about to be the fucking world record. If it takes them a little bit of time to pop, I think I can do. This is so dumb. Wait, I think I can make it. I think I can greed. No more are you shitting on my neck? Oh, all that stress to get a puppet before the void, and they don't even do more. And I get a blue bag. Okay. Oh, wait, one more key. Oh my God, don't do it again. I swear to God, it 10-minuted me from that last fucking thing, the spec pen. Okay, that wasn't worth it. Okay, I do need a couple more dungeons here and there. I need a lab and some other junk. Yeah, okay. Lod, lab, mountain temple, encore, hive. Oh, that's it. Sweet. Okay, we're almost done. Encore Mountain Temple will probably just sit in east for that at some point. Everything else, obviously, we can just kind of do on our own. We're about to skyrocket from like 27k death up to much higher as soon as we do a couple dungeons here. Anyways, one void here really quick, and the only reason we're doing this is just for this quest. I'm not really crazy about void. I'll probably pop it, the chest, immediately, not wait for loot boost. No reason to. Not wait to use loot boost, rather. And again, it'll probably just be a Shatters chest, you know. We all know where that's gonna go. It's gonna be another fucking red bag. Alright, we also got a void chest from the battle pass. Watch this bullshit, gang. And that's a lot of red. Let's see. Okay, that would have been nice if I was tiered. What's this one's red? There we go. Yeah, literally half the time. I spend more time with these quest chests searching for the item in question than I do actually getting the shit for the quests. Okay, well, 3 levels left on our second rare. We're not really getting nearly as much feed power on this character as we have prior. I feel like it's just because we're not particularly lucky. That's fine. Anyways, let's go do a lab. Cool. There's our King of the Mountains giving us drop in the fucking bucket. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, wow. We what Kabam era dungeon am I missing? It's got to be something stupid, isn't it? Lod. It's fucking Lod. Of course it's Lod. Encore. Is Encore really a Deca era dungeon? Okay, let's go get rid of our last kind of easy dungeon. Yeah, fuck, I don't want to do a Lod, man. Are you kidding me? I could solo one, which sounds kind of like cutting your dick off. But, yeah, I mean, I'd rather not. Okay, there's our hive. This should be first steps, isn't it? Yep, alright, 330 fame. Woo! Don't spend it all at once. Where can we go for laws? We can go to the floral escape, or we can go to the carboniferous, I think. Is it the carboniferous? I'm pretty sure it is. It's one of these little fucks that drops it, probably. It is? Okay, yeah, I know these big plant guys we're killing right now drop wood labs, which don't need that anymore. But, oh, I remember which one drops it, right. It's all coming back. Hello! What the fuck? Oh. 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 Okay, there's our encore complete. That's enemy of the court as well. We're only really missing, yeah, now what, Lod and, the other shit-ass? Lod and Mountain Temple? Let's just give it a quick scroll. I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, that's it. Lod and Mountain Temple. Alright. What do we go up to now? We go from 9.3 to 33. Okay. Not terrible. Okay. Also, what the fuck does Rising Fury do? I occasionally am hitting enemies for like 1 or 2 damage with it. I'm assuming it'll get good at Divine, but that's not something I'm willing to wait for. Okay, now that we're here, what was it, Lod and Mountain Temple? I'm not really willing to do the Mountain Temple by myself, but if I come across a layer of Draconis, I mean, I could do them both myself. I mean, I don't want to, you know, but I could. This is not really the right place to go for a Lod. If anything, we'd actually probably want to go to the Runic Tundra. Something here drops Lod. I just don't really... I do remember what it is. I know it drops Lod. Okay. Man, soloing a layer of Draconis is gonna fucking take forever. Alright, awesome. That is our last O3 for this quest. That gets us a Sanctified Ambrosia, which I think is 6,000 feet power, something around that. But, how's our O3 Exalt? 1 out of 10. Okay, great. Oh, D-Dom. What the fuck? Sweet. I kind of forgot this set dropped, I'm gonna be honest with you. Fuck this shit. Alright, cool. There's explosive journey. Ooh, we could do that 3D for the cloak. What if? What if? No, whatever. Fuck it. I'm sure this will be fantastic. White bag! Oh my god, no way. Wait. Oh, sweet! I think this thing is... I'm pretty sure this thing is good. Wait, how does it work now? Huh. Okay. 137.57, 121. Oh. Cool. I'll take it. Hey, white bag. Chef, which I was hoping for a food item, but we get a staff. Okay, the manifestation. Okay. It's not the worst, I guess. I don't know. We'll find out when we play Necro. It seems as though the dungeon has broken. It seems we're all getting the temperature. We're all fucking freezing to death. What the hell, man? I'm gonna greed. It will be fine. It's just, you know, gonna be a little weird. Alright, cool. There is our second Ice Citadel Exalt, or Speed Exalt, rather. I think I'm gonna sit here and grind these out. Not for the Exalts, obviously. I just kind of want to hit 5 stars and be done with this shit. We're nearly max legendary. One more item, actually, and we're done. That's sweet. Or max rare, hello. Cool. There's our max rare. Now we can just plug away at the second one. Just do that entire fucking process again. And we'll be good to go. I feel like we probably won't get that by the end of this character. But if we do, that means once we die, we can spend Warrior working on our second legendary pet. And then maybe if we get really lucky with 650 feet power items, we can fuse to Divine by night. Who knows? I don't think that's happening. I'm not doing that. Alright, this is going to be a great idea. Rushing this mountain temple will surely not get me killed. I have a lot of passive damage just between my 2 items here. My cloak and my... Oh my god, wait, I have a fuck ton of passive damage. Holy shit, wait. Oh my god, this is a crazy synergy. That's sick. Alright, cool. There's Hero of the Nexus, Conquer the Realm, and Travel of the Decade all in one. That's the last dungeon that we need. We have how many total? I always forget where this is. Dungeon types 56. We do have a couple extra from the heroic. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's somewhere around, yeah, if 55 is the number, that's good to know. If it's somewhere in the mid 50s. Okay, that's good to know. Sweet. Anyways, there is our fame secured. We go from 11k to 59,000 roughly. Pretty good. Not bad. And it only takes a little bit of time sitting in US East. Well, we've got a bunch of these fucking free rare ores, and I know it's not really optimal or whatever to feed them. Whatever. You know, it's fine. Might as well. Oh, I got a key. Would you look at that? Yoink. It's probably like the second key I've ever popped on this fucking account by this point. Oh, what the fuck? I got a Ray Katana. Yo. Sweet. Fuck. Forgot about this thing. I guess it's technically a biome white if we want to fucking forge or whatever. Nah, that thing's getting fucking fed. Alright, there is our third speed exalt. Seems like a... we're just gonna fucking 15... it seems like we're just gonna 15k off of, hopefully it's a cube god. Nope. It seems like we're... Third time's a charm now. Seems like we are going to hit 5 stars off of Ice Citadels, which doesn't really surprise me at this point. Yeah, it's a very, very good source of fame. That's like probably only like our second or third 3-5. If we do one more, if we do one more Spec Pen or Archmage, then we get our base 1-5. Is this the skin? No, I'm quite looking forward to this. I hope it's a good skin. Other than that, yeah, again, we're very interested in hitting base 1-5. Pop this. We're up to nearly level 54. That is slow going. But yeah, we're if we just cruise through this for another, I would say probably, how long have I been doing this? Yeah, I'd say probably about another hour or so. maybe even less, and we'll hit 5 stars. And then the rest of the episode will just be the remaining 9 days of the season. And then next episode, we'll move on to Warrior. Yeah, we're averaging about 4 episodes now, the character. As long as we don't have any screw-ups, that means that once again, we're sitting at 10 exalts and 5 stars per class, about. So we're really blowing ourselves out of the water here. And it looks as though, let's be a little presumptive here, it does look as though I was wrong. And that Rogue did not end up being our first failure class, which is quite a surprise. I kind of thought something bad would happen. If it's one of the melees, that would be, well, thematically appropriate, given the amount of expectation that I have for them. It would be very thematically appropriate for our melees to be one of our first failure classes. But I don't know. Again, we'll see. We have been playing exceptionally well pretty much this entire time so far, at least in the early game. We're hitting 5 stars. So we're playing very well. But it's just, we tend to eat shit around 20k. I'd like for the melees, especially now that exalts, or the speed exalt is so fast, I'd like to fully exalt at least a stat. I was hoping that I would fully exalt Nest on Archer. I was really looking forward to that. But unfortunately, we fell quite short, and I don't think the Plague Nest was out by then, so we can give ourselves some slack. Towards this end, we could look into doing more of those, because, again, I do want a better Stinger. So we could look into that. Also, with Loot Boost, Plague Nests aren't bad for feed power. You get a decent amount of whites. I was kind of hoping we'd get a couple more items from this, but, I mean, as you guys have seen, our fame is, like, skyrocketing really fast, and there's not really much room for talk in between these sorts of clips. How many of these things have we done? I think it's still under Ice Cave, if I'm not mistaken. FHI. Wow, this is our 30th. I mean, duh, that makes sense. We're, 3-5. We're pretty much halfway done. Yeah. Wow, we're making pretty good progress on this. This excites me for the melees, because if people are doing this with this much quantity, we should be fine. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just continue to ride this through, see about getting some feed power. That's kind of the one thing that's really falling behind on this character, is we're not really getting much in the way of feed power, which is fine. I was kind of hoping that we would max our second rare by the time this character dies. I don't really think that's going to happen. But, hey, there's still, room for improvement. Damn, okay. There's still room for improvement, and some shit could happen. Either way, no matter what, we're left in a pretty good spot for our next character in regards to our fame. Obviously, we're going to approach it with around 80,000 fame like we always do, hopefully. And, ooh, ow, hello. Yeah, we should be good to begin feeding our second legendary on our next character. Let's kill this Skull Shiner real quick, see if we can get a conflict. And, yeah, we'll keep the ball rolling. Oh, hang on. Well, hey, wow, I got the chest from Generous. What a fucking miracle. Alright. Cool. This could be sick. Watch this bullshit. You guys know what's about to happen. Motherfucking chest red bag time, baby. Wait, how the fuck do you get this thing? What is this drop from? Gonna be honest, I don't actually remember off the top of my head how much fame this boss gives, which means we may have to do one more, which is fine. We are up to, I think this is our 9 out of 20. Yeah, this is our 9th one. I doubt we're going to get any more speed exalts on this. Understandably, this is not a dungeon I'm looking to repeat offend after this. We just use it as a as an avenue towards our 5th star. Let's double check. Lol. Okay, well, good thing that guy's a key. Have we had a single Sinister Deeds drop? Off the top of my head, no. But either way, cool. We'll ride this one out. Some of the minions should probably pop us our 15k, our 5 star. At this rate, then, it's looking like no matter what, at any point in Assassin, 934. At this point, at any point in Assassin, we will hit red star, which is nice. Cool. Very impressed so far with this. I'm very, very impressed with this. I wonder, when did I hit... I'm trying to remember when I hit red star on phenylalanine. I'm pretty sure it would have been Necromancer. That kind of makes some amount of sense. If not Necromancer, then whatever's after. Huntress? It doesn't sound right. Maybe, actually. If we ended... I think I ended with 64 stars. So I feel like I may not have even hit red star until... sometime midway through Necromancer or Huntress. I think that's the order. I think it's Assassin. Off the top of my head, I think it goes after Paladin. It goes Assassin, Necromancer, Huntress. Trickster, Mystic, Sorcerer, Ninja? No, that doesn't sound right. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, yeah, we are in a pretty solid position now to fuck around and find out next season. Grand. And yeah, it's looking like these guys, barring some weird Esmond bullshittery, will do it for us. Awesome. Nice. Okay, I'm actually, like, now that we're here, I'm actually really fucking happy that I lived this long. There we go. Sweet. 4th 5-star. That is great. We are doing very well. Holy shit. I do think the game has gotten a lot easier, in fairness. I think it's a lot easier to 15k consistently. Not even mentioning this dungeon. I mean, the first 3 characters didn't use this dungeon. And I'm sure they're going to probably... I don't think they're going to nerf their fame. I don't know. Who knows? Either way, yeah, I think it's gotten significantly easier to accelerate in this game. I mean, look at how much... okay, in fairness, I do know how to do shatters. I think that is probably the biggest weight on shatters in Moonlight, are probably the biggest weight on getting these fame bonuses. But everything else up to that point is just work. You know, it's just work and sitting in US East. If you know how to do shatters and you know how to do Moonlights and you need fame, just, you know, do a little bit of the work, have some patience with it. And yeah, I mean, great. Okay, cool. So the rest of the episode now will just be us tumbling through the rest of the season. I'm hoping in that time, maybe we'll be able to wrap up this pet. I don't know. We may. We're not gonna run out of fame. That's for certain. We're gonna be good on fame. How much does a fuse cost? It was 7k, right? I think, yeah, 7.5k, something like that. But yeah, cool. Really thrilled about that. Good job, me. And we ended with what, 66k? Yeah, sounds good. White from a Shadow's chest, and it's a Peacekeeper. That blows. All right, let's go do another A nest. Yeah, we're just doing these with loot boost on, just in the interest in, I mean, one, our exalts would be nice, 6 out of 15. But this is a 10 chain, I guess 9 left at this point, which is going to get us our second exalt here, right? No, it won't. Oh, hang on, I was looking at the wrong one. I was looking at cult. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Duh, this gives 2 exalts. I totally fucking forgot. Yeah, okay, so that gets us that, and then loot boost obviously is quite nice because, one, the additional feed power, but also we still want to complete our stupid little side quest to get that goddamn dagger. We'll keep the loot boost armor on just so I don't end up constantly having to juggle back and forth because, you know, whatever, it's not that big of a deal, it's an A nest. But, yeah, fingers crossed. I just want to know what it does. I just want to know what it does, you know? This is ridiculous. We're gonna get another stinger, and it's gonna be a fucking like quality 1 or whatever again, or quality 0, which would be even worse. Still looking out for our HP armor, green B armor, but I don't feel really too confident about that one. Hello, that's interesting. Sucks that this can't drop stinger, but cool. I'll take a flamethrower. Don't really see these too often. Yeah, these are really good for feed power, as long as we get lucky. But we have loot boost. Yeah, see ya. But, you know, it's fine. Gonna be honest, I'm just gonna go until I exalt. I don't really want to keep doing these things. I'm tired. Worked an overnight shift. I'm not doing this, man. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Yeah, that's the first... Is that the first natural B armor we've had? That's really unfortunate. I mean, natural meaning from the dungeon. Everything else has obviously been from... We haven't really gotten that many STs from this. Wow, hang on. We haven't had many STs from this dungeon really at all. Still want to know where that Nordic Knight set drops from, seeing as I don't think I've ever seen anyone get a Dalvor's Battle Axe, and I'm assuming that would still drop from Esben. Maybe they forgot about it. That wouldn't really shock me in the slightest. Oh, hey, I mean, like, sure. Whatever. Maybe we'll use the additional... I mean, okay, now that we have 5, maybe we'll use 5 of them to roll our current... That's really stupid. That's a really bad idea. You need a higher amount. It's just a bad idea. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Don't do it. Either way, there... Hello. There is our 3rd Nest Exalt, which is sweet. We collected enough of these little fucking rock things. You know what? You know what? Whatever. Hang on. Watch this bullshit. Watch this. First try. That's actually pretty solid. Did we use it? Yep. All right. Oh, wait. It has a 100% chance, right? Summon mod weight. Okay. If it's a 10 times chance, there's no planet. I swear to God, I'm gonna get a quality. Let's just roll our loot boost armor. Let's do this. Let's do this. Hang on. I just want to know. I just want to know. Okay, bad mistake. We're out. What the fuck was the point of that? On hit damage. What? Our armor's worse. That was such a waste. All right, whatever. I mean, fork found in kitchen, that was a waste. This whole thing isn't worth it. Holy shit, I'm just, like, it's not a waste of time. You know, if we're fully exalted in Dex, then, I mean, it still wouldn't be a waste of time because of feed power. Actually, BRB. Let's restart for logins. It passed over. We can use those 40 rock things that we spent this entire time collecting. I just only collected half of that. Whatever, anyways. I think you can exchange that for... This flew too close to the sun, by the way. Why am I looking at its fucking feet? Judy Hopps fucking Zootopia 2 abortion scene. Why the fuck did... He flew too close to the sun. It was like the Halloween one where she had fucking huge-ass cannons. Like, alright, hang on a minute. Whoa. Let's bump the brakes there, buddy. What are you doing? Yeah, that was a little odd. Do we get anything good from the login calendar anytime soon at all? Probably not. I wouldn't really be surprised. They really fucking made these things horrible. Okay, wait. I'm gonna stop hating. What are the odds that this quest chest is something goated? Also, why does it keep doing that? Void. I mean, it's fine. And then, I swear to God, do we get something cool from this? Whatever the fuck a core of the deep is. Oh, wait, that's... Nope, not what I thought it was. That's also bad. Okay, why the fuck did I spend all this time collecting these things? We could get a 650 feed power item. Or we could do whatever the fuck this... Oh, wait, I know what this thing is. Whatever. Okay, so we did completely waste our time. We could do, like, more nests or whatever and get more of those things and then exchange them. And I think you need 60, actually, to exchange for an item. Okay, well, let's pop our bullshit. Pop our loot boost, and let's get a blue bag. Okay. Well, okay. That'll be nice in a little bit. Just got, like, pretty much an entire fucking rogue set from that, but that's chill. What if this gives us... Can it even give us ambrosia? It can. Watch this bullshit. That would have been the most fucking insane thing that's ever happened to me. It's fine. Okay, I wonder what this puts our pet up to. To what, 48 exalts now? Yeah, alright. Pretty good. We need that, and that. Is that right? That looks right. 3 levels. Hey. 59. You know what? I'm going to pop loot boost here. Here's why. Sorry. Here's why. Gemstone! Oh. Oh, shit. What if we... Wait. We can put this on for the tablet clear. Do I even want a... tier, do I even want a vest? I don't know. If it's shiny, I will be using it for the rest of my life for the fucking aura farm. But I sent aura farm in the big 2-5. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like a regular one, again, probably for the motion, but I don't really think, didn't even bother to shoot that guy right there, Jesus. most valuable player. Yeah, you gotta go, bro. Fucking hell. This is a situation I no longer wish to be in. Yeah, but like, I don't know. I mean, it would be cool. It's just, it's fine. Our armor already. Wait. Our armor. Wait. Shut the fuck up. Stop talking, everyone. Our armor already does what we want it to do. Ooh, let's go contribute some hits towards this little guy down here. Don't you know? Yeah, our armor already gives us armored. Say that 5 times fast. So we don't technically need vest like at all. That's okay. We didn't get it anyways. Who gives a fuck? Okay, also, we are now, even if we get fucking slimed here, we are base 1-5, and this is also our 49th exalt. As for what our 50th exalt is going to be, who the fuck knows? None of these look like good options, if we're being honest. I guess, honestly, maybe we could do ACOGs for it. I mean, this is, like, if we get lucky, we only got to do 3. Wow, look at his health go down. Shit. Fucking fist fighting a homunculus right here. Yeah, I don't know. None of these options really look good. They all look like they're gonna take a while, and I don't really want. Let's not stand right there, huh? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Man, that sucks. I don't even need this boss. He's not gonna give us a crown. Our ass is not getting a crown from this thing. We got a fucking peacekeeper from him a chest yesterday. Let's not. I'm so fucking bad at this phase, by the way. I'm so absurdly shit at it. I don't really know what my damage is, but I can't do this phase without getting fucking hit. It's the fact that they curve the nettles. I don't know. I got a problem with it. Be careful about this phase, by the way. People kind of snooze on it, but that chandelier, first off, covers literally like the entire room. Dude, it's about to fucking hit me from the grassy knoll or some shit. But if you get slowed, especially by offensive, into that, it's really, really fucking dangerous. Don't snooze on that. It can one-shot you from, like, 3/4 health, depending on what class you're playing. If you're playing a robe class, that shit'll kill you. Oh, we got a dragger. Nice. Time to snooze for it. Ooh, okay. Yeah, not great. Be very careful about this phase. Keep an eye on him. Offensive does this thing where I think his speed scales to how far away you are from him, because if you're really close, I mean, like, really, really close, he won't move, obviously, because he's not capable of sitting on you. There's a lot of enemies in this game that aren't capable of... In fact, I don't think any enemy is technically capable of walking over you. If you want an example of that, and go ahead and try it, smile. Tazquatl, the first boss of the thicket, if you stand still during his chase phase, obviously it'll hurt a lot, but he can't sit on you. Almost all enemies have this. I don't think they can actually... You have to walk over them. I'm pretty sure. So that's why when you have something like shield bashes, that's how people funny it. Or, I mean, yeah, you just saw that with King. He stood still while the player was standing still. You have to make the last move to walk over them. I'm pretty sure. This is all just kind of casual observation, of playing this game for a really long time. But I'm not crazy about that. I don't think. Yeah, this guy messaged me, by the way. He recognized me. And go to that set. That's a good looking set. I don't think a set inherently has to have color coordination. In fact, a lot of the times I don't really like very color coordinated sets. I don't really like when they're all one color. Like, I don't know, off the top of my head, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. Like, I don't know, but sometimes they look good. That's not an absolute statement, but yeah, in general, I don't really like when sets are like too. I don't know. I'll think of one eventually, or I'll see one and go, oh, that was it. But I'm not. I don't know. But visually, I like that. I like the clockwork repeater in there, the green bee quiver. It's got a good color balance is really what I'm looking for, I'm a big fan of sets like that have good balance. We'll pop on this for the extra life-saving 20 health. Wow. Oh, life if no drop. That makes sense. Yeah, but I'm a really big fan of kind of sets like that where it doesn't, like, on paper, it shouldn't really match color-wise. Oh, I was rubber banding. I just shut my eyes and just kind of let it drift over me. We're not playing too great here, by the way. We're taking a lot of really dumb damage. But, I mean, past the first rotate, honestly, I kind of just give up during some of these. Okay, hang on. Did you guys see me walk in a straight line through fucking 4 shots right there? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, Suicide Christ. Okay, name checks out, I guess. Neil, it's not. Stand in the corner, because sometimes these guys will spawn and instantly shoot. You can die. Speaking of those monkeys, speaking of Christ, I work. I'm a technician for a sleep study. It's what I do. And I work the overnight, one of the overnight shifts. And I get really loopy during those, and I buy a lot of weird shit during those. That's when I spent time. I bought 45 pounds of honey off of Craigslist for the winemaking. That got me about 15 gallons of 15% alcohol. And I bought a watch, which is quite a nice watch. I actually really like it. It's a sorry. Get back to the group. It's a Citizen quartz. Anyways, what the fuck is this? Get the fuck back to the group! Anyways, so, also got Lurky Move, defeated male leaves. That sucks dick, bro. I also, bought, 1,000 communion wafers, like Sacramento wafers, off of Amazon for $20. And, in case you're wondering, ate them all in about... What am I doing? Just not contributing at all. I'm just sitting here telling y'all fucking stories. Yeah, it wasn't good. But I ate 1,000 of them in about an hour and 20 minutes. Had a bottle of Zinfandel with it, just a little at-home sacrament. Each communion wafer, which is just unleavened dough, like flour and whatever, is 0.88 calories, which doesn't sound that bad. And then you think about the fact that 1,000 of those is 880, and I had like the worst stomach pain in my life. Is that the fucking guy who PvP'd the Abyss? Anyways, not great. Yeah. Whew. But that was like, I don't know, maybe November or something. And Amazon is still giving me like, oh, do you want to buy this again? Like, no, motherfucker. I don't want another I mean, maybe. Like, I could, you know? Like, why do we have 13 people left? Like, it wouldn't... It would be funny, but like... Whatever. Anyways, long story short, I make bad purchases. It's fine, you know, and watch this blue bag. I genuinely don't think this game is capable of giving me a Shatter's White. Cracked Reality 3. Is that the fucking one where it doesn't give you a chest? Why does that... exist? Why does that... It's fine. It's not a big deal. I may spend a little bit of time doing cemeteries. This may end up being the only clip that you see of me doing a cemetery in this little, you know, bit. But hear me out. I'm going to pop loot boosts through these. And I'm not... If I get STs, one would assume that I would use them. No. Barring the cloak, I'm going to probably feed them. They're not very good. Like, that full set's not really good. Even without this Crucible, it's really mana inefficient. But I have no real need for any of them. Sounds kind of weird to say. But they give good feed power, especially Aetheryte. Where did you get that? Yeah, I don't know. It's probably from before the Ice Cave rework. But yeah, I mean, we have no real big use for them. We might as well, by the way... Oh, never mind. Yeah, we might as well pop them in our pet's gullet because we're only at level 60 on our second pet, and I really, really want to finish that by the end of this character. Just out of interest in, you know, saying that we did it, because then we can spend the next character working towards the second legendary, and so on and so forth. But now that we need these STs, they're not going to drop, because that's how this game fucking works. We could go for the Manor set. I think that is a similar feed power as well. That one's actually quite good. But, again, I would still likely feed it. I really, really, really like the dagger, though. I think the dagger is a really cool design. I wanted more weapons like that for a long time. So when Jailer's Scythe came out, I was really excited for that. And I still haven't had one drop, despite spending quite a lot of time looking for it. But maybe our necromancer and our mystic will be a little kinder. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Well, it looks like the organizer just left. So that didn't end up being the most particularly lucrative little grind sesh that we had there. I'll be the first to admit that. I was looking at this, and I was looking forward to doing some of these things. Man, I feel like this game gives you one of these things every like second sem you do. And now that we actually kind of want one for the first time in the history of anyone's life on the planet, the game's like, you don't need it that bad. Yeah, I remember back when Aetheryte was like the fucking best dagger in the game. Now it's fine, it's fine. But if I was doing a UPE, oh yeah, I'd go the fuck out of that. But I'm not doing any of the dag classes at UP. I don't hate myself. Yeah, damn, swing and a miss. That's okay. Fungal cavern head count. Alright, I've been out and about for a couple days, so I haven't really, been on at all. We got about a day and a half left in the season. I think my main priority right now is just going to be getting this last egg salt, and then unfortunately, as we mentioned earlier, this guy's about to get stomped. I'm gonna probably burn through these clovers too. We have a little pet skin here. I was kind of hoping for something cool. That's chill. Dude, this cloak is sick. This thing is so sick. Okay, yeah, a little bit of a shame. I don't think we're gonna get a better ring anytime soon, but that is okay. Also, given the fact that I've been gone, it doesn't look like we're gonna max our second rare here. Which is chill. We're still gonna fuse rather to legendary with our warrior, so it's fine. Oh yeah, I guess I completely forgot to use this. I'm not gonna bother to use the other emote. I mean, I don't really care about this. Where is it? It's here. Let's put that there. Do we really have no other ones? I guess all of these are. Oh wait. Free. Why can you... Okay. Oh, okay. So these ones are... Okay, I get it. So why are the rest of these here if we can't use them? I'm not using these ones. Just to kind of confirm. Yeah, that's really odd. And where's the one I want? My April Fool's one. Okay. I mean, I like the clover. The clover's cute. Okay. And then none here. Yeah, okay. Gravestone. Okay, again, why are these all here? If you can't use them. I really like Academic Ascension. That's the one I have on Puberty. What do we want to do? I guess if there's no Discord runs really up and about right now, given the fact it's the last day of the season. Oh, we do need to do a Parasite for a little quest chest. I could go farm Planewalker. I've been kind of... Ooh. Oh, never mind. Non-seasonal. I've been kind of doing that in my off time. Damn, yeah. I mean, I was kind of busy for the latter end of this season, so we didn't really get a chance to max our pet. Was kind of looking forward to that, but it just gives us something to do on Warrior. And then when we do go to kill this thing, I will... Ooh, there we go. Cool. That's actually a character skin reward that we get right there, and I'm actually pretty excited about that because if it's something nice, I want to use it. We're at the point now, our pet is so far ahead of where we want it to be that I'm good using skins. I almost don't want to kill this thing, obviously, given the fact that I'm having quite a decent amount of fun on it. But I want to... One, I want to move on, and two, I mean, it went a lot better than I thought it would. So I am kind of fine to... call it here on this. It's rare that I'm going to suicide characters, obviously. I think the only other class I'm really kind of looking to suicide is going to be Trickster. Everything else we'll just ride them out. This is a bit of an unorthodox situation. It is, truth be told, like dominated by my excitement to play the melees. But this did end up being quite a neat little surprise. Also, average Parasite, not giving you literally anything at all. Fork found in kitchen there. Is this guy's... Oh, cool. This pub halls RL. His Mama Watts. His little profile picture is the Backseat Lovers. Cool. Big Backseat Lovers fan. Don't know if that was obvious by everything about me. You guys know I like my music. 17 people in here should be fine. What is our nest exalt at? 1 in 20? Yeah, there's no way we're getting another one of those. Yeah, I'd like to get the 50th exalt on this. As for what that'll be, I really can't. I couldn't tell you. Everything is just a little too far away. Maybe if they do a fungal chain. I think we had discussed this a little bit earlier. I really can't remember, but I think fungal's kind of the way to go. It'll be long before this episode comes out, so do bear with me on that. But it's something I do want to call some attention to. Is right now where we're at. I'm about to upload a video on home winemaking. It's been a passion project of mine for probably about a year and a half now to make a video on home winemaking. So I'm very excited that I got something out about it. Yeah, I haven't uploaded it yet. I'm actually about to sit down at some point this week and tinker with editing it and what I want to do for that. But it is something I do want to talk about, just because I don't think this video is going to perform very well, because it's already a very niche subject and it's blatantly not what I do at all. So it's probably not going to really even crack 1,000 views. A lot of my other content, like non-realm content, that was a very nice, pretty paladin, by the way. Not a traditionally nice set, the Pixie Lodestone one we just saw. But I'm a big fan of Pixie. I'm actually kind of looking forward to farming Candylands for that, and I'm sure I will eat those words in a couple days here. But yeah, home winemaking is already a very niche thing, and what I'm doing, I mean, as you guys will have seen by now, is I turned Costco like table grapes into white wine. I'm thinking about doing the same thing with red grapes, making a red wine, and just because of the fundamental differences in how white and red wine are made, the white wine I think is going to come out better. I didn't actually get a very good yield on the white wine, but it's the first I've been a home winemaker for about 2 years now, for those of you who don't know, and basically. I've never actually made white wine before. I made a lot of mead, honey wine, which is very similar to white wine, especially if you tweak it the right way. You can make a really passable white wine. But I've never made actual white wine because you don't ferment it on the grapes. A lot of the color and the quality come from the skins, so you only ferment the juice, which means you need a fruit press. And I finally own a fruit press. And in fact, a lot of white wines are actually a red-skinned grape. Some of them aren't, like Pinot Grigio is not a white grape. It's not made out of Pinot Noir. It's actually a white point mutation. Either way, let's pop this on. Get out of my way, bro. Either way, yeah, I've been really into this. I'm actually really excited for the fact that I've made... Is this going to be another one of... I swear to God. Okay, I was fully ready for that to be a singer. I hope your balls pop. I was ready for that to be another set of the shards. Count levels to claim. Oh, hang on. I was thinking of this. This is the skin. How much do we need for this? What is that first number? Okay, so we need about 2,000 or 20,000, I guess. We can work towards that. Yeah, either way, TLDR, home winemaker for a very long time. This is first time making white wine because I've never had a fruit press, and it went okay. I think it's a very solid white wine. There's a lot that can be improved, which is why I think I'm going to make it again at some point. But I'd like to do another video for the red wine from Costco grapes, and that one's going to be a lot worse, just because... Oh, that's a VC-less shatter, sorry, burp. Let's see what's going on in No, I don't know what diamond tokens are, and I don't really give a shit. We could do realm clearing at some point, honestly. Mountain temple, relief that we don't need that. Let's go react with curse. Honestly, I do have a curse. Just in general. I didn't get it. Okay, sweet. That's kind of an aura loss. But yeah, I'm very excited for this video just as a passion project. I have attempted to make videos like this in the past. I made a video like this on Southwest, right? I've made a video like this before on Mead, and then kind of like around the time that it finished, I kind of figured that I didn't really like the product. I wasn't really proud of the video. And you guys know I will not upload something if I'm not proud of it. It's a really nasty habit. But for this, you know, for this grape wine, I've recognized that kind of even between the original Mead video and now, I've really developed a lot more skill with this, and I'm a lot better at explaining it. So it won't really be much of a beginner's guide, but it'll still have some applicable stuff. And then whenever I go and I do the red wine one, that will be much more of a beginner's guide. Can you imagine if that little fuck just gave me the robe or the leather armor instantly? Either way, that's a very, very long tangent, and I'm sure some of you guys are like, dude, just shut the fuck up and talk about the game. Yeah, I that's gonna be another tangent right there. When YouTubers, I'm such a hypocrite for this. When YouTubers kind of talk about something that I'm like, you know, sometimes it kind of sucks. I'm a big fan of this YouTuber named Lazy Matman. I don't know if you guys know him. He plays this game called The Binding of Isaac. He's fucking goated. But sometimes he'll sit there and talk about like Nintendo 3DS games or whatnot. And I was a big 3DS kid, but I kind of grew out of it. Is that okay? This is an old key. Sub 21 seems pretty reasonable given this. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, you know, I mean, I don't really have an opinion about like this game that he's talking about for a while. And again, I'm sure that makes me a massive hypocrite sitting here talking about fucking home winemaking to a bunch of people. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Either way, towards this shatters. Oh, also we died 71k, which again is a little lower than I would like to be. But that's just kind of because, you know. Boss reduction in health. Honestly, I've hit a point with Valen or Sentinel here rather, where I do kind of feel like the majority of runs are pretty much guaranteed to rage skip, so having too much damage with the bad group is actually a bit of a downgrade here, because if you activate first tower during slashes, you're going to activate second here, and we're going to kill this tower, and then more often than not, I've found that most groups will activate, especially a VC-less run, they will activate the third tower here. I'm actually not going to shoot. Not that my damage does anything, I can get some extra damage in. And with the less health too, look, we're going to pretty much immediately get this. But I don't think we have the damage to entirely one-cycle this, which is fine. Also, sorry, I've been trying not to, but I had a sniff right there. Yeah, either way, it's chill. Hello. Oh, non-seasonal. I was like, what the fuck are you doing with that thing? Did you guys know that Hamayumi was originally called Longbow of the Guardian? That's the Halloween reskin of Hamayumi right there, in case you're wondering where that came from. Yeah. Weird. I don't know why I know that. I'm actually kind of quite happy I didn't get a Hamayumi on the other one, the Archer. I'm not really a huge fan of Hamayumi. My brother really likes it. So, you know, it's got a little bit of street cred for that. Ooh. Ow. Yeah, how long are our loot boosts? 6 minutes? Okay, cool. Watch this blue bag. Yeah, okay. If I see more than 1 or 2 items in a bag like this for like a single frame, I get a little excited that it's something valuable. But, usually no. Warlock, Warlock, Warlock. No matter what class I'm playing on, I get excited for Warlocks just because of the chance at STs. It made it very, open, but Corruption Tether is probably one of my favorite items in the game. I think my favorite item in the game is probably the Royal Guard's Cuirass. I'm going to be spending a lot of these melees wishing, hope... Fuck you! Sorry, he got a tether. I'm going to be spending a lot of these melees wanting a Cuirass. I will, however, settle for the Wakabiki though, because I like that in and of itself. I think the slow is quite nice, and I think it's just a very interesting item. I like the way it looks. So I don't know. I'm very excited for the melees. I don't have to say that. I mean, you guys are all very keenly aware by this point that that's going to be a very fun time for me. But I think the only thing we can do now is just sit and wait. Another thing that's going on, very excited. By the time, I think before this comes out, because yeah, this will be, I think, very much so before this one comes out. I am seeing Ethel Cain in concert. For those of you who don't know who Ethel Cain is, would highly recommend you listen to her album Preacher's Daughter through and through, from start to finish. It's a very good concept album. Whoa, what if I went the wrong way there and died? Ick. Yeah, it's a very good concept album. I'm a big fan of Ethel Cain. Perverts was a good album, and I'm just, in general, big fan. But I got very close seats. I'm in like row 5 of this, amphitheater here, and it was only $57. That same ticket now is like $280. So I was very lucky and very intelligent to get that early. So I'm quite thrilled about that. Hey, why don't I just kill it with invisibility, huh? That would help. Yeah, but either way, I'm gonna go see her, and very excited. A lot of accursed enemies in this split. Hello. Yeah, ugh. Can we get a little bit of help? Let's use... Oh my god, imagine Final Destination style series of bullshit right there. What if I got paralyzed as this motherfucker put the bombs down, and I got clapped? There's another life where my character just dropped dead right there. What's our attack exalt? Okay, well, that's not happening. We could technically go do our life exalt, honestly, for that. We would only need at a maximum... Are you shitting on my neck? We'd only need a maximum, like, 7 after this. So, okay, my set's better, bro. Or a loss. Been getting a lot of ice finales on this thing. Also, I saw... This is going to be, like, really turbo mega outdated by now. But I saw someone put in one of my comments, asking, can I give a tutorial on which dungeons are required for which fame bonuses? I figure it was from a newer player, both temporally or like in terms of the entire scope of the game, and in terms of right now. I guess you'd have to be both. Duh, never mind. That was a dumb thing to say. Whatever. I'm gonna pop loot boost here just for shits and giggles, and we'll put this on. But Realmai is a tool that's okay, second time you've done that where I thought it was something valuable. Let's pop this on for this, just for shits and giggles. Yeah, use Realmai. I mean, it's not... I do wish they would kind of overhaul Realmai and maybe have a little bit more creator, and I understand why they're not affiliated with it. But there's a lot of cool shit that they could be doing with Realmai. It's really annoying how, like, it'll just describe what a weapon does, and it rarely gives you a photo. Some of the older ones, like Bulwark, do, but especially with the enchantments, or the Awaken things, I do wish that they would show what they did, like how the Terraria wiki does that. I love the Terraria wiki. It'll be like, blank is a post blank, 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 after blank, blank does blank damage and inflicts the blank, blank, for blank, 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 blank. Yeah, it's a really kind of funny thing. Let's lock in a little bit here. Being invisible here, again, kind of questionable, given the fact that if it's targeting something behind me, a player behind me, it's going to target them through me, and that just doesn't seem very intelligent to me. Okay, well, Fork Founding Kitchen, we got nothing, but yeah, we did pop our loot boost here. We do kind of need to burn through this. At the very least, we get our attack exalt from that, but we are looking more for these latter two. And of course, the first fucking phase that we get is a hate crime. And he's coming down here, which I'm actually not too enthused about. And he's coming back up in case I got lonely. Don't switch to offensive right there. Holy fuck. Yeah. Okay. Glad he didn't do it there either. Okay, let's just get out of here. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of this phase. It's you do kind of deer in the headlights it for the first couple times that you do this. At least I do. I was kind of like, oh my god, what do I do? Please go stationary. Good enough. A lot of our groups here. 30% less health means that he's going to probably get a salad tossed here, which is good. And he's going to TP, stay down here, stationary. Okay, well, neither of those things happened. Not sure if you guys noticed. Okay. Just walk through the tentacle. It's only like 120 damage per shot. There we go. Yeah, this is probably one of the best pre-accursed little sub-phase. I'm going to say, I save spot this. I'm sorry. There was like a 2-month period where I didn't when I was like really sweaty. My ass is gone. Obviously, given what he just did, this does still pose some risk, so do be careful with this. But this smaller rotates phase can be safe spotted. It's just a little bit scarier in case he glides into your corner, but he is stationary in the top corner, so not really a big deal. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but that did not feel like sub 22 minutes. I don't think it was. Ooh, maybe. Ooh, maybe not. If that item was good, you know, it'd be kind of cool. I mean, maybe. I'm moving to vets. That was fine. I guess we have less health. Yeah, blue bag. Okay. And it was cool. Nice little surprise there. Yeah, cool. I don't think we're ever gonna get a crown. I genuinely don't think we are going to see a single forgotten crown. Ooh, hey, we get the skin. We are not seeing a single crown on this account. I will put that out in the universe right now. Imagine if that was a crown. I would have shut my ass up so fast. Anything else fun? No? Okay. Cool. And here's hoping that the skin is something cool. We are going for you and you. Always scared I'm going to end up feeding the wrong item. If the skin's lame as fuck, then obviously, or for a class that we've already completed, then we'll feed it. Even if it's for rogue, I'm not going to sit here with the skin for like, you know, 36 hours. Here we go. Drum roll, please. No, that's lame. I'm feeding it. That's really disappointing. Spec pen party, by the way. Maybe, depending on how long they do these, maybe we just 2-5 our attack. Do we think we're going to get anything from this? Honestly, maybe. This dungeon's not terrible for loot. And if we get really lucky, then we can get a decent amount. What are we? We're level 62. I don't think there's any way that we max on this character. Not with, you know, so little time. I mean, if I lock the fucking... And hypothetically, when I suicide the character, if I feed everything in my inventory, that will definitely help. Yeah, I don't really think there's much else to do. Ooh, we do need a spec pen for this, which is a little exciting. Mermaid magic. What the fuck? What the fuck did you just call me, bro? Mermaid magic. What the fuck was that set we just saw? Oh, no motion on that bard UPE. Alright, whatever. This phase is like really easy, by the way, for no reason. I have no idea why they just decided he doesn't shoot here. Okay, ow. I mean, whatever. That little line didn't even do any damage to us. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this dungeon's fine. I really don't have any opinion on it. I used to really dislike it, and then I started like doing them more often, and then it was like, this was the dungeon I did early on characters to try and get some free, kind of mediocre endgame loot. Farming for Damnation is going to be really interesting, but, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Damn, this is the second one that we've done. Not really feeling too confident about... Hi. Not really feeling too confident about getting the chest on this one either. Our damage kind of sucks. I started this one at pretty much exactly 48 minutes into this recording. Okay, yeah, we're not... It's wraps. Okay. Yeah, it's been about, what is that? It's nearly 6 minutes. Okay, yeah, this is not a 3-minute long boss fight. It's probably like a 5-minute long boss fight with this grape. Okay, I just want a Shatter's chest, especially if we get buns phases like this. It's fine. We can just keep doing these things. We just don't have any quality group, which sucks. 9 minutes for a spec pen seems like a very reasonable time scale, you know? Just, you know, not really Not really feeling the love today, I guess. Also, buffing classes, I think they're gone. I think it's time to accept that. Either way, we did get a double exalt from the last key, which is nice. We're up to 3 out of 10. If we're only gonna be I still have PTSD from the priest. If we're only gonna be getting, you know, hang on. Okay, if we're only going to be getting the tier 13s out of this, that's fine. It's still a decent amount of feed power. This dungeon's a pretty good source of the 650s because you have 3 separate opportunities to get it. It's probably one of the best. I think the only other one I'd probably say is better than this for feed power would be Moonlight's. We've really been kind of slacking on our Moonlight grind on this account, I've noticed. Mainly, I would argue that that's mainly just because, you know, we tend to one and done them. But Moonlights are pretty valuable, especially because we're not necessarily looking to fully exalt. So the odd exalt here and there for random stats is very useful. That being said, I'm not going to really be doing any Moonlights on the rest of this character. That really was just kind of like a one and done. But it is definitely something that we can look out for in the future, just because also we're needed Wakibiki, but I do feel like we're going to probably see a dramatic decline in our Moonlight success coming up. It would make a great deal of sense if... Yeah, I knew that would be a problem. It would make a great deal of sense here if the melees eat shit, given how excited we are for them. But I mean, I've spent like this entire account like poisoning the well for certain things, and then they kind of turn around and surprise us. Wow, I really slacked that face. Fuck this, man. This is one of those situations where Hoppy is actually extraordinarily valuable because it is definitely a get the fuck out of here button. As long as we don't shoot. But we want to get out of this phase, so we need to shoot. But we don't. Also, bullshit how those shots... Sorry, time to lock in a little bit. Bullshit how those shots go out past the phase. That's really, really annoying. Okay, well, we get dark after this, which is pretty sick. Yeah, man, that phase sucks, wiener. How are we doing on time? 56, it's Jover. That's like 2 minutes for the rest of this dungeon. Not even that, like a minute 30. Man, if we had a little bit of a more competent group, maybe we could have made it. That's chill. I just want a Shatter's Chest. I mean, it's just gonna be another red bag. It's chill. Hello? There we go. Yeah, it's alright. It's not really a big deal. I'm just here to bitch. Alright, let's see. If this end dialogue also wasn't, like, absurdly long, I think we're actually, like, maybe... Oh, yeah, I think we're, like, 10 seconds off. Oh, my God! Why does he talk for so long?! Yeah, we were only, like, 10 seconds off. Oh, my God. I fucking hate this dungeon sometimes, man. Did we at least get a second exalt? We did. Okay, that makes life worth living. Cool. Okay, I figure it's the end of the season. We're not getting another one of these things. Dex bonus 3, fire. Okay, alright. Okay, hang on, it's not over yet. Still have these two. One left. Who the fuck am I kidding? It's over. Watch this bullshit. What a waste! Okay, so good to know. Even with the precision cogs, we're probably gonna need like a fucking quality 4 cutlass. Whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna bail from this party. Whatever. I mean, we got a decent amount of feed power out of that. It was an additional like 2 levels. I'm just doing a series now. I mean... Yeah, maybe I'll spend the rest of this. I mean, hang on. No, we need to go for the exalt here just for my own personal satisfaction. But I'll probably spend the rest of the season here just kind of farming random BS like this. I'd like a Planewalker. Again, it won't really see much use, but just for the satisfaction I have in it. Stewards can drop some pretty decent feed power between the whites and STs, and sometimes you'll just get neither. So, that's chill. But yeah, I'd like to just kind of leave our pet in our second pet there in a really good space for our melee extravaganza. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Might as well. Anything else going on? There's an O3, but I'm too lazy to join their call for that. Yeah, we should really probably be considering doing some O3s, I guess. Wow, I mean, just across the board, I keep saying that and I keep neglecting them. Damn, it's just crazy out here. Any shinies? Nope. Pirate Cave, whatever. Okay, cool. I really should probably go do that O3. I think yeah, it ended, whatever. No big deal. Back to our Planewalker grind. Yippee! Oh, wait, hang on, is that the walkie? 500 feet power? Fuck it, at this point we might as well feed that. Whatever. Yeah, yeah, rushing is pretty easy on this thing. I'm very relieved about that. Oh, getting quieted doesn't uncloak you anymore. Desperate measures, yeah. Oh, God. If we do Samurai as a UPE, we're fucking cooked trying to get this goddamn walkie. This thing never drops. I think that's like the third one I've had in my entire time being alive on this planet, so, uh-oh. Hey, blueprint. I feel like I never get these. Oh, okay. Oh! It's kind of a big... wait, I got a double blueprint. That's cool. Regular cranium. Fuck! Yeah, alright, it's fine. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's chill. I swear to God, I'm gonna be fucking turbo mega stuck with this ring for the... I mean, the rest of the character is only fucking, like, 35 hours or whatever at this point, so it doesn't even matter. But it's like attempted murder, you know? It's a thought that counts. What if T7 cloak? No, but everything else under the planet, I'll take it. We've already not taken one Leviathan. No need to, you know, break that little trend line. Triple top is crazy. We might as well feed the ring, by the way. No reason not to. We have a quest chest here to claim, and then whatever this bullshit is. I think our next usable thing is, yes, the Shadows chest coming up. Cool. Did we at least get 2 exiles from that? Gonna be honest with you guys, don't remember. Think so. I think that was 3 out of 10. They're running it back. Sweet. Yeah, I'll keep doing O3s. No reason not to. Blue bag. Okay, cool. Alright, now is a T7 cloak. No dice. I'm just gonna feed that out of spite. Whatever. Okay, please. Pop this open. Please be 7 out of 10. Okay, that's fine. I think we'll get TP'd from here. Oh, yeah. We should. It's 2 zooms out, right? Yeah, sweet. Okay, that would have been embarrassing. Sweet. Well, if we don't get the fucking spec pen quest chest, we will be getting this one. So eat my dick, game. Maybe we'll get a sheath. We want feed power. I knew it. I felt that one in my balls that would happen. And, okay, no sheath yet. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess we could still use the cloak from this. I totally kind of forgot that we should have probably been going for fungals, not only for the exalt, but just because, yeah, I wanted this at some point. That's okay. We got the fractal blades. I think that was definitely the white that I wanted more out of this. Where the fuck is he? Oh, it was up there. Whoops. Oh, I got a white. Hang on. What if? Echoes Prism. It's fine. Okay, well, at the very least, we got the quest. Eat my dick, spec pens. Okay, we all know what this is gonna be. We all know what we're getting from this. We're getting a fucking Shadows chest. And we're halfway there. Let's bail from that party. We get a Shadows chest here in just a little bit. Actually, hang on. Before we do anything, I think we have some other shit to claim here, don't we? Oh, well, 1. And we're almost there. 1 more of those little random quests and we can pop another Shadows chest. So that's exciting. Let's put this in here. I guess, let's do this. That's the 3rd time in a row that they've given me a full card. Okay. Golden Clover. Nope. Here we go. Exciting. I don't know why this is exciting. They're never anything useful. I mean, the big thing we're looking for really is just to get multiple of these tier 13s. Really. I mean, we're pretty much guaranteed to get 1 at least. So as long as we get a few, it's really kind of cool. Yeah, pretty much an entire level off of that. Yeah, not bad. We're 4 levels off now. We made some pretty good progress here. So even if we don't finish it per se, we're gonna get pretty damn close. So I feel like if I just lock in for the rest of the day, we can definitely finish that. Well, I guess if we have all of these cards and we're not gonna use them, do you have any others? Oh, we have a shitload of these cards. We might as well use them. I mean, I don't know why I'm so obsessed with getting the... Okay, flurry of blows. All right. We don't need that. Loot bonus 3. You know, honestly, like, it doesn't even sound that bad. Season's almost over. We might as well greed. We're gonna greed. Attack and vit, on shoot vit, fire rate bonus, dust bonus, life to attack. Okay, well, there goes that. Whiz to attack, attack to def, dust bonus, def whiz, attack mana, speed. You know what? Let's just see if we get anything. Oh, that was a fake. I thought it was a souvenir mod. Yeah, kind of wish souvenir was a little better, by the way. Just gonna throw that one out there. 1 day and 10 hours, by the way. Okay, so that's what, Tuesday morning? Sweet. Alright, secret strategy. We ran around the map to find a single lab. Excuse me. And we use that to get... There we go, this secret strategy. We get enough BXP to claim a Shatter's chest from this, and we have exactly like 1 minute left in our final loot boost, which means this chest will surely give us something valuable. Also, I re-rolled my tier 6 cloak using some of the things, the silver cards, and I got loot bonus on it. So, cool. Watch. It's all going to pay off right here. Nope. Good try, though. I was kind of hoping for maybe an ST. It's actually been a while. We got a fuck ton of Twilight Shrouds for a little while. Y'all remember that one? And it seems like the game is more than happy to take that away from us. Hang on a minute. Wait. What if I keep going for the Perception of Guile pet skin, or Gil, whatever it is? Each one of those is 1,000 feed power. I could theoretically get, if I really wanted to, I could spend like hours and hours and hours. Oh, it doesn't have any feed power? I guess that makes sense. That's pretty exploitable. That would be a fucking crazy thing to do, though, to sit there and just grind those things out until I have enough feed power to max. Oh, that would be fucking insane. Okay, awesome. Sweet. Did we get a retribution on our priest? Oh, that's true. Did I? I really can't remember if I got a retribution on my priest. What did I die with? I think it was a conduct, wasn't it? I don't know. I could go look, but I'm not really that dedicated. Okay, we can feel the shield rune that we got from the realm. Curiosity, if we... Okay, if we happen to suicide right now, we'd still need a level and a half. Okay, so everything that we have in our inventory will give us a level and a half of feed power. Okay, that's good to know. And we're at basically 20k, which is exciting. 8 out of 10 on our O3 Exalt, so that it's looking like that will be our 50th Exalt, and they seem to have another head count up, so it's very exciting. Oh. I'm gonna be so real. I didn't actually think that we'd ever get one of these things. Okay, so what does this do for us? Well, we lose the 600 damage from the initial strike of this thing, if that makes sense. So I'm like 90% sure this is worse. What is the benefit of this? 2 additional... Wait, no, that's... Hang on. Okay, well, it's hard to see when you're drunk. I mean, I guess that's kind of a rule for life. Why am I so slow? Well, barring the fact that we're shooting. Hang on. So what's the deal? Is anything different? Oh, it shoots 4 shots. Am I right? That looks like 4. Interesting. Okay, they're really slow. Okay. Is this thing actually good? Or am I just stupid? Because if so... Wait, do they all say that? Oh, they all say that. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Okay, I'm feeding this thing. It was nice while it lasted, but get the fuck out of my inventory. There's not really any... Wait, what's the point of this thing? 121? Wait, this thing is buns. Wait. That's the cool part. There isn't one. I've got to be crazy. Cloak of the Mad God. There's got to be a reason to use this thing. Armored. Wait, where the fuck does it say that? You're not even armored anymore. Well, I mean, it says the lethal strike. Oh, okay. It's the only cloak that allows you to shoot while remaining invisible. So, wait, Monaco. Wait. How does monocle work? How am I, like, what, a week into this character? I'm 2 weeks into this character, and I just realized, does monocle even work on Rogue anymore? What? Okay, whatever. Let's put a pin in that. Getting pretty lucky with red bags today. Not with their content. Is that our exalt? Ah! Okay, fine. And this is useless too. I don't care about these cards. We could go for a... What, a Wheel of Fortune? Oh, is that not one of these? Oh, Zawaldo. Wait, is none of these are Wheel of Fortune? What the fuck, man? Whatever. That's so lame. Oh, another Kusanagi. Yippee! Cool. Okay. I guess that is more feed power. And there is our 50th Exalt. Let's see if just, you know, for grins. Okay. So, yeah. Does that just mean that my shit's broken? Get this shit out of my face! Oh, thank you. Cool. Does that just mean my account levels are broken? Because if so, maybe it'll fix itself once we, get the next level. Who fucking knows at this point? Either way, that's an additional like 2.5 feed power towards our pet. There we go. And just out of curiosity, sweet. Okay, when we die, we get a legendary pet, a second legendary. That's awesome. That is so exciting. Okay, sweet. And we may not even need to feed these items just because we may organically get some. Man, that is sick. I can't believe we locked in so well for that. Cool. And we died nearly 80k, 50 exalts flat, 27 exalts. Wow, 13 exalts on Rogue. Pretty good. Cool. And we still have about a day left. Yeah, so I figure tomorrow will be, you know, we'll just kind of kill this character sometime tomorrow evening. Man, I'm actually really happy with this. Wow, crazy. And yeah, cool. Alright, the season ends in 3 hours. We have 2,000 fame left. We never used our loot boost. That's okay. The time has come. It's currently, 10:30 at night, so we're not going to be making any more progress as is. There we go. Max, 1485, so not enough feed power to fuse these guys off rip. Alright, what do we kill ourselves to? I mean, it's got to be something reasonably cool, you know. Are we going to have a TP cooldown? I didn't really think about that. Nope. Oh, that would have been fucking sick. Okay, no dice. I don't really want We can go for. You know what? No, let's try and kill this thing. Actually, we're not gonna kill this thing. We're gonna fucking die. Can you imagine if we got the cloak, right here, right now, right here, right now, right here, right now? No, okay, right here. Oh my God! Wait! Oh, that thing just just flat out one shot me. Holy shit! I didn't think that. Oh my God, Jesus! I didn't. Oh my God, if I wasn't going to like kill the character right there, there's a non-zero chance that would have just happened anyways. Holy fuck, that actually kind of startled me. Okay, we have some account levels to claim, and quite a lot. Let's claim all. Skip remaining pop-ups and hope it doesn't break this time. Cool. Okay, well, we get some extra fame, and we get to start this fuck-ass class. Okay. Towards that end, ooh, wait, I think our login for the day was void, so our ass is not getting that. Do we get this at least? I should have waited to claim these things. That was actually pretty stupid. Yeah, damn, wait, why the fuck did... Oh, I should have thought that through. That was dumb. Damn, oh, okay, well, at the very least, we can just pop these for shits and giggles. Oh, what? Okay, hang on, wait. Do we have a thing in here? Yeah. Cool. Doink. What fuck ass server are we in? Oh, okay. Awesome. Awesome. Drip. Okay, that's chill. Yeah, so we might as well turn... No. Can we... Oh, we can change from here. I didn't know you could do that. So let's turn this into... What's the other one? Farm? Yeah, let's turn this thing into a fucking farm animal. What are the divine farm animal? Oh! Oh, nope, not you. It's you, and not you. Is it only these two? Are there only two? I don't really remember. Actually, maybe it's not the Capricorn. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Huh. Anyways, let's turn this thing into a fucking farm animal. Doink. And now what we can do is fuse to fuse. 7,000. Me. Doink. Cool. There's our second legendary. And from there, we would fuse to 26,000. Okay, let's keep that in mind. Not that that's going to matter. If we're able to fuse to divine, it'll be after a character death. Okay, now comes the grind. We gotta start doing bullshit again. Yeah, cool. Do I think I'm gonna max legendary by the end of this character? 74,000 fame. You bet your ass we're going to. As long as we have the feed power to do it, we're gonna do it. Okay. That is it for episode 15. Another banger. You know, gotta say, this is another real banger of an episode. We're never buying this bullshit, by the way. This shit's useless now. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say beyond that. This is a solid character, another one for the history books. And yeah, without further ado, I will see you all next episode where we will start Melee. So we're ending the first steps arc, and we're going to motherfucking return to Shiganshina with the fucking Melees, man. Alright, let's hope we don't eat shit. And is our pet not favorited anymore? Let's go do that. But yeah, not too bad. Oh, I guess this guy doesn't have it. Speaking of those monkeys, night. Alright, I will see you all next episode.